because it now is good. It's broadcasting. Now it's live for real. But yeah, don't worry about it. Nobody's viewing this shit, so you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, don't worry.
But yeah, somebody came in and watched that Deshaun Watson video for a long clip. That shit got an average view duration of like 8 minutes and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
How long is that video as a whole?
I think it's 8 minutes. The video is 21 minutes.
Whew.
The video itself is 21 minutes. Yeah, and 8 views for an average of 8 minutes.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a dope clip.
Where 155. That shit's still moving.
Which one?
Black men don't approach.
I did a test run with one of my own videos, like something that did real good on Instagram, and I just tried to see to put the whole video on YouTube. So I gave it a couple of days, and it didn't do anything, so I took it down. So there's so much videos up there that I could do stuff like that. I can experiment with it, throw it out there for a couple of days. If it don't do the traction, I look at it for a while. I'm like, all right, boom. I just take it down and just cut that up, chop it up, repurpose it for Instagram. You know what I mean?
Throw that shit in a reel or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best place, especially because the way Instagram doing their new shit now, they putting all the emphasis on reels.
Right, and especially if it's something that people can gravitate towards and everything like that. So, you know, they'll go ahead and give it to you. You know what I mean? I'm mad as hell that I still didn't find that that workaround for the screen share.
Oh, you still didn't figure that out? I thought you. I mean, that's weird though for you not to be able to get back there. Did you pull up like a how-to video?
Yeah, but I think I think I don't know what it is. I'm just glitching right now. I got so much on my mind. I can't really like. Cause before when it happened, we fixed it quick.
Correct.
So that just messed me up. I want to fix because it'd be better with the screen share. I can like share certain things on the screen.
Hey yo, now I froze.
Yeah, I see you frozen now.
Yeah, that's my fault.
All right, it's all good. So you'll be coming back in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let me know when you come back.
All right, I just gotta put a new battery on my camera.
All right. Put a new battery in. But yeah, somebody came through and watched that junk for a pretty long time. You can still hear me though, right?
Yeah, you still there?
Yeah. They watched it for a pretty long time too. I didn't think that video was gonna do that good.
What's the views on it now?
It's only like 8 views, but it's a pretty decent video. But when it first starts off, I think it could be kind of like it drags a little bit. I wonder if I had like more time to spend, if it wasn't like
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm in a focus on you back. All right. I'm focusing so much on like putting out content. It's like done is better than perfect.
That
you know
is
what I
absolutely
mean?
correct.
Yeah. So all right, I see you. Yeah, so like done is better than perfect. So I just put it out anyway. You know?
Yeah, that's 100% accurate.
I was just cringing. Every time I watch it myself, I cringe on the first part. Like, damn, if people could just get through the first like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, it could be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know what I mean?
I gotta watch it. I don't think it's that bad.
No.
I'm pretty sure it ain't that bad.
No, but it is what it is. Like all of it is trial and error, though. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna take about like it sounds crazy, like 600.
Say that number. Yeah. I was about to say like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 600. You say we about like we didn't even hit 125 right now. I say at about 600 did it be like real momentum, because at that point I'll say, you know, it probably takes, if you look at it, it took 100 videos for us to really get one that's really moving like organically without any type of bullshit or forcing anything. Yo, Final Four, bro. The Final Four is on. James, let me put that on the screen.
Y'all not watching the Final Four.
I could pull that up right now on my joint.
That's dope. Is this Connect, bro? Is this promoted on your Facebook as well?
Yeah.
And your Instagram?
Yeah. Well, not Instagram. Not Instagram. I got to figure out a way how to do it on Instagram. I'm about to turn to it now, JB. JB said, "What's good, bro?"
Same shit. Tell him I said what's up. I can't respond to those. Tell him I said what's up.
He hear you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it is.
Tell that nigga where he at. He should be over here. We over here.
About to turn on that Final Four. Well, yeah, but like what I was saying, man, I can't even somebody came in and gave some real love on that. I love that.
They put a comment too?
I think, yeah, they said we don't know what we're talking about and we got to do research.
Shut up.
No, yeah, but I think we did enough research. Like, real talk. I mean,
hold on.
Deshaun Watson, she's saying, like, basically, like, I don't think she's talking about me. I think she's talking about you. She said, like, do some research. You don't know what we're talking about. You see it?
Yeah, but don't do that. Don't do that, lady. She gonna hit like OJ Simpson was found innocent, but we know he did it. But yeah, that's different though. We know he did that. We
were playing when we said that. We were joking.
But like, we can't deny that there's a history like of women using sexual encounters to try to like Me Too some prominent guy out of some money. So, and there's been enough women that's already been exposed for like faking that. So you got to take all that with a grain of salt. And I look at it from a standpoint of, if you're innocent until proven guilty, why criminalize this man before everything is played out?
Hey, yo, but did you see the deposition?
The deposition?
Yeah, that shit look crazy, bro.
Nah, how did that go?
Yo.
You froze.
Oh, well, but basically, yo, it looked like he was bullshitting. Something ain't right.
What you mean it looked like he was bullshitting?
Something ain't right. I mean, it just seemed like something ain't right. I mean, I heard one of the allegations from one of the ladies, and I could tell, like, you know, towards the end of it, it's like, all right, she's trying to get some money. But some of the stuff she was saying, I mean, you don't just make that stuff up. I mean, he's into some weird, not necessarily weird, he's into some freaky shit that got exposed. That's all it really is. Correct. And now they're trying to get him for money. Yeah.
Correct. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And again, he go to these, my air quote, professional masseuses to get these services.
Right.
He paid for the service. And now they're like, all right, I got this information. Let's see if I can get some money with this shit.
Right.
And we created like a culture or atmosphere where it's a safe space once you like say you were assaulted by a man. Like now it's a safe space. Once you just say it, you right automatically until is enough evidence to prove you wrong. And that's how it is.
But X, what happens is somebody need to come out like and be gun-ho with it. That's the problem I have with a lot of people. Like when they commit crimes or when they're innocent or guilty, nobody's really like gun-ho. Like I say this, I'm gonna say this. This gonna sound crazy. Like if somebody commit me of a crime or accuse me of a crime that I didn't do, I'm gonna be in the courtroom wilding. I don't give a fuck what my lawyer say. I'm like, what? She fucking lying. You gotta be crazy. You know what I mean? Like you don't hear nobody so soup. Like when the media talk, like I would be like, yeah, I couldn't wait for y'all to ask me questions. What? Next question. Let's go. I didn't do this shit. Like you only see nobody gun-ho like that. What is the lawyer telling him? Like, yo, all that expression you have is no good. How can that be no good? If you really innocent, I want to really express innocence, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, like perception is also part of your conviction. You dig what I'm saying? So if one juror or one person just finds that distasteful, that can hurt you more than help you. So I guess it's just like, let me not possibly give any more ammunition to go against me. So I think it's from that standpoint. And also part of what you said is even though you didn't do this, there is something about this you don't want to be out there. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And it could be you like toilet paper tissues up your nose. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be something mad weird. Like,
Right.
you told her to piss in your face or some shit. Like, it's something involved. Obviously, you don't want out and you don't want to own to the public. So you do it this way and try to do it quietly behind doors, get your innocence, and then move on.
Right. You know what it is that he don't want to the public. I mean, from one of the testimonies that I heard, it's like he likes people playing with him with his butt. That's what it is. You know, that's the problem. That's the problem. You know what I mean? If you
That's
listen to the
always the shit,
testimonies, you
bruh.
hear the shit. Like,
That's always the shit. And a
Right.
lot of these broads be coming out with these cats who got money.
right.
Like, hey, yo, this
And they
is
like
what
a
they
lot of weird
preferring.
shit.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fact. It's like,
Right,
this
right.
is
So
what they
that's what that
preferring.
is. That's what that is. You know what I mean? He's so embarrassed. He don't want none of that shit to get out. You know?
Yes, and you're a football player. The epitome of masculinity.
Right.
And then you doing butt stuff.
Right.
Like, I can see how like you don't want that to come out.
Right.
And I think that's like, again, I'm not saying it was butt stuff involved. I'm just saying it's definitely something that's involved in these situations that you don't want to come out.
Right.
And
Right.
this is why you're trying to handle it tactfully. You dig what I'm saying? So
Hey, JB, that's what it is. You know what? That all that crazy freaky shit he just hoping that these motherfuckers don't really, you know what I mean? Go out there and say the shit he really like.
because like check it out. Look at Antonio Brown, right? Couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, Broad came out, was like, yo, I smashed Antonio Brown. You better give me some money or I'm expose it, right? This is how she hit him. What he does, he come out the next day and put all the pictures and shit online. JB stupid.
Yeah.
So like Antonio Brown was like, F it. Here go the text. Here go the video of me smashing her. It's all out there. I exposed myself. You ain't getting no money. It's over. Keep it moving. So he owned it. But obviously he wasn't doing butt stuff. So he ain't had nothing to hide.
Right. That's the problem. That's the problem. When they doing butt stuff, they got stuff to hide. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is, man. And yo, I ain't gonna lie. If he was on my team, if I was a wide receiver, all right off the back, I'm questioning his decision making. I don't care what it
Shut
is.
up. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Like now he make it all bad decisions.
Every bad decision he make, I'm like, you know what? You see, that's the problem right there.
It's that butt stuff, right?
He's thinking about that butt stuff.
I can't breathe. Woo. That's fucked up.
Yo,
Hey, yo, that's fucked
I
up.
couldn't trust him as a teammate, yo.
I mean, you
couldn't
know
trust
what? But I forgot. Who's there is openly gay player in the NFL. I think it's like 2 of them.
him. Right.
Are they good? Do you know who they
Yeah, for the
are?
Raiders. Yeah, I know one for the Raiders. I don't know another. I mean, they're all good if they're in the NFL.
I mean, it's levels of good as well, though. Like, it's levels of good.
No, I know. I forgot his name. For the Raiders, he's pretty good. He's really good.
Okay, so doing butt stuff doesn't negate you from being a good player.
No, not at all. But it's
Just like
still-
from being a leader from the
Right.
quarterback position.
but I guess like being a black man also, and having that, you know what I mean? Having Masseuse talking about like he like to get certain areas tickled or whatever the case is. That's not a good. You don't want that to get out. You so afraid of that getting out. You look like you lying about this whole thing. Like, yo, look,
Yeah,
I got a lot of things that I like, and you know what I mean? I'm into a lot of stuff. And that was the reason why I was acting the way I was acting. But, you know, I spoke to a couple of people. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Hey,
You know,
yo,
I like this type of stuff, and that's what it is. I never did anything wrong to these women. That's all you got to say.
if he comes out from that angle, he fuck around might win the popularity vote, bro.
Right.
even though it's gonna be a bunch of people who's gonna have some jokes, but I think the amount of support will outweigh the
Right.
few jokes and shit, the snickers you're gonna get. Just because, like, yo, from a respect standpoint, forget how I feel about the butt stuff and all that stuff. From a respect standpoint, I gotta be like, yeah, I respect it.
Right.
You owned it. You put yourself out there to be vulnerable. and you faced it head on, I definitely respect you a lot more.
He should have did it right around the time with matter of fact, the moment Will Smith slapped
Shut
Chris
up.
Rock, he
That
should
would
have
have
let
been
it
a good
out.
moment. I like butt stuff. Just put out a tweet. Butt stuff. Just 2 words. Butt stuff. Just
That's what he should have did it. That's what he should have did it. It would have been that's what he should have did it. He would have been fine. Nobody would have cared. They're like, yo,
nope,
man,
nobody would have
man,
blinked an eye. Hey, yo, what's crazy? I mean, pros and cons about the society we live in today is no matter how you feel about that act,
right.
you can't attack him or shame him,
Right.
if that's his preference,
Right.
for whatever. So that's the pros and cons of the atmosphere that's created, because that's the benefit of that. You get to go up there and speak his truth. I think, but he's more so worried about how his homie's gonna feel, how his nephew, how his uncle, how his father, how his, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's those
no.
people he really worried about. I don't think,
Like I said,
people like
the best
sitting at
time to
home.
do it. The best time to do it when it was a bigger story than you, and that was the moment right there. Will Smith is a bigger story right now.
Speaking of bigger story than you,
What's up?
did you see how Chris Rock brother been going off?
What happened? What'd he say?
And he gonna punch Will in his face. He said, when I see that nigga, this is on sight. Him and his wife. He said, fuck both of them.
Hey, yo, that's how you know this shit is fake, yo. That's how you know this shit is. He was serious. Like, see, he's one of those people, but he's one of those people, like, every time he talks, I think he's trying to make a joke. So how can you
Like who else was like that? Eddie Murphy brother was like that. No matter what he said, bruh, I'm in tears. No matter how he says it, just the way he talks.
Right.
Charlie Murphy, bruh. Charlie Murphy started talking out the side of his face.
Right.
No matter what he says.
Yeah. I don't believe that. I think this whole thing is staged. It got to be staged, yo.
Hey, yo, I don't know. You know, I said the same.
You don't think it's staged no more?
Nah, because Will Smith is taking some heavy backlash from this. Like, he's being dropped from other award shows and shit like that. I'm quite sure, like, nobody like in Hollywood is going to cast him in any movies, at least no time soon. So he like pretty much completely blackballed himself right now.
I heard something about the Weinstein. What's his name? The guy Epstein, Weinstein.
Yeah.
What was his name? Some
Epstein,
Weinstein guy
wasn't
that he's a part
Harvey
of.
Weinstein.
Yeah,
That was touching
Harvey
girls.
Weinstein, yeah, I heard that he was a part of something a part of that, and this is a whole thing to try to get out of like nobody wants to be a part of him, and this is his way of like getting out. Some crazy stuff like that. Like, you know, they got like conspiracy theories.
You always got some. Hey yo, speaking of, hey yo, how you feel? Do you believe that shit, bro? Like, because I'm quite sure we hear all the
And real talk right here. I agree with this.
I said that at first, JB, but
that's
yo,
not
he
real
taking
smack.
some heavy heat for this, bro.
Right. Why didn't he should have fell forward when he slapped him, like with the forward momentum.
Hey, so here's my question. Hold on. Wait. My question is, if it was fake, right? What is nigga, you gay?
Yo, come on. Hey, yo, but go ahead. If it was fake,
Like, if it was fake, what are the benefits? What are you getting out of this by imploding your career?
I told you. Some reason they say the conspiracy theory says he doesn't want to be a part. He doesn't want to be a part of basically like anything that goes down with that Harvey Weinstein. That his name and Jada's name is on the list of people they going after.
Get
So
out!
this is this way of getting out of all of that shit, because if he gets out, that means everything he's a part of doesn't have to go away. Just him. That's what I'm hearing.
Really? Hey, yo, come on, bro. Do you believe that shit? Like, if you believe that, then that means you believe Puffy
Tooth
taking
Fairy?
it from every new artist he signs because that's part of the Illuminati shit. Like if you believe that, then you believe that. Because what's the difference? What's the difference between the niggas who say, "Hey, yo, when you get in hip hop," because it only seems like it's in hip hop. It's not in country and R&B. It's not in no other genre. It's only hip hop is where if you want to be a big artist, nowadays you got to go into the Illuminati and some dungeon party,
Yeah.
and you got to do something seductive, and then they got you, and then you get a record label. Like, that's the shit. Like, that's the same shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit don't make no sense. Like, I don't see a bunch of cats in the industry like having a dark room with what's good, Big Daddy? Having a dark room with red lights and say, yo, if you want to be a top New York rapper, you got to do butt stuff with that whole line over there. And then soon we got to record it. And as soon as you do it, boom, platinum label, done. That shit sound retarded, bro.
I just said, like I said, that's what people are saying. Like, you know, he was a part of some stuff and he tried to get his way out. Fur was good.
It's good, man. Let me go somewhere else because I feel like my Wi-Fi is messed up. What y'all talking about?
Don't make no sense.
Talking about like that conspiracy. We think that's a conspiracy theory. Well, I think it's a conspiracy theory. Where they're saying like Will and Jada might have been a part of that Weinstein stuff. And that's why he pulled this stunt move right there, like here. It's like perfect timing for him to get out of everything. So everything that he's in doesn't have to be canceled, but just him.
Hey, yo. That Weinstein thing, I think everybody.
Hey, that's something my wife told me. I think it makes sense, though. It's plausible.
I think everybody is involved with that Weinstein shit. Only because, let's just keep it funky.
You talking about Weinstein or Epstein?
Epstein. All
right.
She part like they part of
roll the tape
Epstein.
back and change the name. So Epstein, like everybody was a part of that though. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody was smashing. Everybody was going to the little funny parties, popping pills and getting nasty. Like everybody was doing that in Hollywood. Like, so I don't see the thing there. And so hey, I'm gonna sabotage myself. So when I go down, my foundation don't go down. Is that like that's the theory?
Yeah. So everything else around you don't go down.
That don't make no sense.
What? So yeah, I don't know. Like, are you saying like if his name get brought up, people will be like, oh, we don't mess with him anyway anymore.
There you go. Something like that.
But that don't make sense.
That's a big plan just to soften the blow.
So you're saying Will go up there. Will and Jada thought enough to say, okay, we about to go down for some shit, but we don't want our peoples and people hanging out with us to go down. So let's go set ourselves on fire so everybody can step back. That makes no sense.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that meme where they said to satisfy Will Smith, they gave him an award of Jada Pinkett. They said that she looked like the Oscar award. That's terrible, yo. He made it worse. He's like this to the meme, like holding up the Oscar, and Jada next to him. I'm like, yo, the internet is terrible. Oh man.
Hey yo, somebody tell Jim Carrey to shut up.
What Jim Carrey said? I didn't know he was so righteous like that, yo.
Oh, Jim Carrey went the fuck off.
Yeah. Jim Carrey been righteous for a minute, but then they was interviewing him, and he was saying like he should have been arrested and all this seriousness out of him. I'm like, stop being serious. I'm like, bro, stop being so serious and mind your business, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You feel like go pick something, bro.
He said they should sue him for like $2 million is what he said.
Hey yo, but look, he's one
I
of
don't like that. You know why? What?
He's one of the only comedians when he talks, I take him serious. Like I can tell he's not joking. The rest of them when they talk, I'm like, I'm waiting for the punchline. Jim Carrey got away with being serious.
What I don't like is ain't nobody's perfect. There's one thing to be like, I feel like he was wrong for that, you know. But to be on it like, oh, they should lock him up and he should sue. Da, da, da. Yo, as soon as he said that, they pulled up an old clip of him forcing himself on Drew Barrymore, kissing up on her and all that stuff. Yeah, she was like 19 and he was like 35 or something.
You see how they trying to do it?
I love Jim Carrey. Hey, yo, I love Jim Carrey, but yo, just mind your business, bro. Chill. This guy been under a rock forever. He want to come out now.
Yeah.
That's that, bro. That's that new culture.
It's up to us.
That's that new culture of like, hey, yo, if you do something I don't like, I'm burning everything you ever touch down. Just scorch earth theory, bro. There is no like, cause I dig that. All right, fuck it. You swung on old boy. You was wrong. as a company, Sony, whatever. If I want to put you back on, it is what it is. Chris Rock is okay with it. Like, yo, because you know what?
Yo,
I seen a video backstage of him hugging it out. They had a conversation. He hugged it out.
yo, you know how I feel? That Will Smith should just go around smacking everybody. I think he should just go around smacking everybody now. Because people want smoke. Chris Rock's brother was on stage basically saying, like, it's on site. So
But
now,
Fernando, was he being funny?
Don't
Was he
listen-
being funny?
No.
nah, he was being he was doing his bit, but he was being dead serious. He was like, I dare somebody come on this stage. So he's like, yo, now I feel like, you know what? If you're gonna smack Chris Rock, you might as well go around on a smack tour, yo. You should just go to everybody's shit and just go smack them and see what happens.
Right.
Might as well open up to it now.
Because
yo,
everybody
no,
was
because-
pretty much talking bad about him. A lot of people been talking bad about him. So you might as well just show up and just slap him. Show up with
Hey,
his
yo.
crew. Show up with his crew and slap him for the gram.
Because I don't think Will about that life though, son. Like I'm 100% don't feel Will is about that life. Like he might be from Philly, he might have grew up in
He a
the
broken
I don't think
man.
he's about that life.
Yeah.
And he took advantage. Hey yo, because it was crazy. I was listening to this podcast Chris Rock did not too long ago, and he was talking about like his insecurities and his feelings, and and how he's always bullied and shit like that. And he feels, even as a man, he still feels like that little frail guy. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And it just fucked up though that Will Smith took advantage of that little guy. I just feel bad for him, son.
Yo, Will Smith is a punk, bro. Like
And
I called it.
because like you're not tough, son. That's the part I don't like. If Fitty did it, right? If Fitty walked up on stage and smacked Chris Rock, I'm like, cool. I think Fitty smacked a couple niggas. Like it's cool. All right, fuck it. Y'all
I
fight
still
that
wouldn't
out.
give 50 Cent props for slapping Chris Rock.
No, what I'm saying
Maybe
is
The Rock. Yeah,
like,
that'd be better.
hold on.
50
Because,
wouldn't have
Fitty-
smacked them, bro. He would have just talked crap on Instagram.
He might have mushed him or
Right.
something. But what I'm saying is,
'Cause you-
all right, use a tough guy. You feel what I'm saying? You got the bullet wound in your face. Use a tough guy. Will Smith is not the tough guy. So why are you gonna jump?
He's a broken man. It was a meltdown. You could feel it. It was just a meltdown. He was crying a lot after it, and he's probably at home in total regret right now because you can't take it back.
Mm-mm.
You could apologize and all that, but a lot of people from his industry spoke out against him, and to me, that goes back to that stuff we was talking about before. Ronald was like, "Yo, if you was my friend, how you just turn on me like that?
Right.
Why you not checking on me? Why you not saying what he did was wrong? But I hope everything is okay. I want to talk to him and make sure his mental space is right. Nah, these people coming out and saying he should be in jail. He should do this.
Right.
Like these people are messing with him for whatever reason in the first place. You be seeing people true colors when things are going bad for you.
Mm.
It's
No,
like
that's good.
you got your show, and let's say you get into a slump, and then people you was messing with come like, yeah, I knew Ronald he wasn't really about all that stuff.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have. And he be saying some crazy shit anyway, like because they already hating on you. They just waiting for a entry point.
Right.
There's mad entry points for Will Smith.
Yeah. That's crazy how that
I like
happened.
that.
Like, people just turn their back on him, but it is what it is, though. You know
I
what I mean? You ain't supposed to
Yeah,
do what you do for people anyway. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
But I think he made a really
But
good
I know
point.
he hurt.
Yeah.
I think you really hit the nail on the coffin right there, bro. I think he broke it, and his wife broke him, and she put him in that situation, and because
She's looking bad.
now that you say that, he came out with a statement and was saying it was even more than just a Chris Rock joke. He said he's been dealing with a lot. He's been under a lot of pressure. He's been his emotions and shit. And I'm quite sure. Hey, yo, because think about it. Yo, as any man, bruh, exposed, your wife was smashing this little 20-year-old, getting it in over here. And then y'all just go back like regular. And everywhere you go, that's all niggas is talk about. Your
It's
wife
embarrassing.
getting by that young boy.
Mhm.
Yes, it took a lot. Yo, that emasculated him. I think that's the word.
Hey, yo, and Will Smith is the man, yo.
Right.
You feel me? He's the man, and even the man had to be embarrassed by this woman messing around behind his back with a corny ass dude.
Right.
At that.
On top of that,
At that.
But check this out. There are a couple of people out there, like a couple of civilians. You know what I mean? I've heard it, but that already coined Will Smith as being corny. Like, and this happening just solidified their point. So there's a lot of people out there like, yo, I told you.
That nigga
they
big
was
corny.
hating. Nah, Will Smith was never corny. Will Smith was never corny.
Nah,
Will
bro.
Smith has
This is what I'm
always
hearing.
been.
The
Will
man.
Smith, I mean, to me, he's always been a tall, good-looking dude that's funny and charming. You know what I'm saying? That dress good. I wish I could dress like him. The way he just carry himself, the way he speak. Even he has some corny movies and stuff, but that don't define him. Yeah, he's the man, bro. To me,
I don't
he
disagree.
ain't never been corny.
I
People
think.
don't know what corny is. That's why so many people call Nick Cannon corny. But Nick Cannon is that guy. I understand why they call him corny. He seemed corny, but in reality,
All right,
he's the man.
Well, let me ask you something. Because I'm one of those people who, I'm not gonna lie to you. I follow Will Smith on Instagram. I personally follow him myself because I think he's interesting. Hear me out. I think he's interesting. But do I put him on the same level as like The Rock or some of the other people I follow? Nah. Like for me personally, I mean that's a high bar. Like,
Yo, The Rock is racist.
I'm just saying, like I
But what's
kinda
your
get a little bit.
why The Rock though? What's your criteria? What's so cool about The Rock? You
Everything.
must have a different criteria.
Everything. What's not cool about
I don't.
The Rock?
I mean, I
Okay,
mean, I like The Rock,
okay.
but
You wanna know what it is? I never got with, and I'm probably gonna be the only person to take this take. I hope somebody like agrees with me in this. When he does the crying in the movies, it doesn't do it for me.
Who?
Will Smith. I'm sorry. It just
What?
doesn't do it.
That's what does
Yeah.
it. That's what does it for you.
When he
Nah, that's what
cried,
does it for me. I'm
when
like,
he
this is
cried,
bullshit.
hey yo, when he cried for his father in Fresh Prince, I cried, yo. We
And
cried
that
together.
And that shit when his son was dying. What's that movie when his son was dying?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Ooh,
Me and my charger.
that hit it.
He's like,
Cried, come
Charger.
on, that hit it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That hit it. Hey, yo,
I don't know,
you a
man.
cold
I just
dude,
never
man.
believed it.
You
I
a
never
cold
believed
dude.
it.
You didn't believe it?
I never
Pursuit of
believed it. I don't know
Happiness.
why, man.
Ronald been a Will Smith hater all along. He couldn't wait for this to happen, boy. He couldn't wait.
Like I told you.
That's one of the ones right there. That's one of the ones
Hell
right
yeah.
there.
Yo, even when I watch this kid play Will Smith on this show, which is really good, I'm like, oh, he's so corny. But when
I
he's
haven't
playing,
watched it, man. I want to see it.
It's really good, man. It's really good. The kid does a good job playing Will Smith, corny ass.
I don't.
And mind you, this is me.
You see?
I like Will Smith. I like Will Smith.
No, you don't.
I do. I like Will
No,
Smith. I
no,
just think he's
that don't
corny.
seem like life, bro.
I do.
Nah.
I like his post. I like a lot of shit about him. I like Will Smith.
You just think he corny.
A little bit. I mean, look, but guess what?
Nah.
But guess
That's
what?
a little hate. I feel like it's a little hate. It's a little
Hey,
hate.
but Fernando, my point is
Some hate
plausible
there.
now. My point is plausible now.
I know. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait, boy. You wanted those. When you saw that, you
I
was
knew
like,
that.
yes.
I knew that nigga was corny. I knew he was corny.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the slap, I was like, damn, I wish this was real. And when I found out it was real, I was like, oh shit. There you go.
Now he like
pray for the
now he
devil.
feels justified in his dislike, his secret hate. Now he feels justified.
Right. Like, there you go.
Now he moved up. Ronald moved up in the light skin slot, yo. That's what it is. He's gonna take over the content world, the light skin content world.
Whenever one gets taken down, he goes up a spot.
There you go. It is
And
what
that
it
was
is.
a good one. That's a good one. If one is gonna go out, that's a great one to go out too.
He definitely was represented as well.
Hey yo,
You
that shit like
selfish.
Highlander. You ever used to watch Highlander? It was like once you kill one, you become stronger. It's like
Right.
now once you take it down one light skin one, you just become stronger, son.
Yeah.
You gotta chop the head off. You want to kill the snake? You gotta chop the head off.
Damn, yo.
That is
Yeah, Will
fucking
Smith. Will
funny.
Smith really messed that up.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Yeah, man.
Hey yo,
I
I don't
hope.
even.
Listen, I heard they're gonna do the Red Table Talk. That's gonna be crazy if they do that. Yo.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. I
Who's
mean,
gonna be in it?
it'd be
Supposed
nice
to be
if
Will
they.
Smith and Jada.
It'd be nice if they have Chris Rock there as well,
Oh man, that'd get
Yeah.
hella
so that
views.
everybody can talk through it. That'd be
Oh, I
dope.
couldn't wait for
You know
that.
what? I think that might save him if he
Right.
can get Chris Rock to attend the Red Table, and they all sit there
And he
talk about it.
apologized to him.
Yeah. I mean, because he apologized backstage and shit, but nobody get to see that. So you gotta make it.
I don't know if he apologized backstage though.
Yeah, I was
I
watching
don't know if he
this.
really did that.
I seen another video that came out that showed him
Oh, yeah?
backstage hugging Chris Rock. Yeah, hugging Chris Rock, talking and shit after the
Oh,
smash.
where?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't seen that.
How do
Yeah,
you
that
do
shit
that?
ain't heavily. That one ain't heavily circulated everywhere.
How do you do that? Like, how does that? All right, so each one of us take
When
a
I
turn.
find
Hold
it
on,
again, I'm
real
sending
quick,
it to you,
real quick.
Ryan.
Hey, X, hold on, real quick. Take a turn. So you're gonna be Will Smith, and you're gonna be apologizing to Chris Rock after you slap the shit out of him on national television.
Yeah, definitely.
So how does it go? You go
Hey
first.
yo, it's gonna start at the top. Hey yo, I'm definitely sorry. I've been dealing with a lot of emotional shit with Jada,
Right.
And this Augustine fucking, and all these jokes been tearing me down like a man. And it wasn't you. I definitely just used you as a catalyst, and I hope you forgive me, bro. It definitely wasn't you. It was all me. My wife's a fucking bitch, and she's sleeping with these young boys, and it's putting a lot of pressure on me. You can imagine how it is for a man. I'm sorry, Chris. Like, real talk.
Yo, that's not good enough. You just slapped the shit out of me. Hell no. I'd have been like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Fernando, so yo go. How would you apologize, Will?
I'll be like, Chris, Jada just don't understand. That's it.
Hey yo, I mean, but you know what? Yo, check it. To another real man. Obviously, you wouldn't have slapped him, but obviously that apology might not go well. But we also talking about another gentleman who has, like, you know what I mean, his own self issues and shit that haunts him, that makes him feel less than and shit. So
Let's talk about this shit.
he might be more receptive. Like, cause I remember high school. I remember plenty of cats, bro. I used to watch cats get bullied, right? So the bully might smack the cat up and do all this weird ish, and then the bully put his arm around his shoulder later on the day, and they be hanging out playing and shit. You dig what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that's a control thing, though.
but the guy who's being bullied has his own issues. That's why he feels less than. He's not
The
standing.
bully
up on
checking the bully checking the temperature. That's what he's doing. Checking the temperature.
So
Let me see how this guy feels.
bro. Chris Rock feel vulnerable. He's probably taken back to that same cat in school that was getting bullied at that moment, bro. He probably felt fragile. So he probably
Chris
would be
Rock-
more receptive.
Did you know? I think you mentioned it, right? What Chris Rock was talking about. Was it Chris Rock that you were saying was talking about his insecurities and stuff? And
Yeah.
because in that same thing, he mentioned an actual diagnosis he has where he can't
Yeah.
pick up on social cues.
Correct.
So
Yeah, he has
so
autism.
that it's not autism. It's something else.
Asperger's. Sorry, Asperger's. I think it's
It's something else.
You called it something else.
It's something else. But that makes sense. Him not picking up cues is that that joke was corny though, man.
It was.
It wasn't that
dry
serious.
as fuck. It was.
It was
That's
like
why
it was
it
like
wasn't the joke, bro. Will was already on edge, bro. He was already on
yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
He's getting ridiculed every day and on social media, and now he's getting ridiculed by the same like social media people in person. That's how he felt. He probably felt just like that. Like everybody was laughing at him at that moment, and he lashed out, bro. He glitched, bro. He glitched.
It made me think. It made me think that. It made me think that everything that was said about him is true. Because I'm so naive. I'm so naive anyway. I'm so naive anyway. I'm so naive anyway myself. So it made me feel like everything that's going on in social media and what they were saying about him was true. Because I didn't even think that stuff was true. I thought it was all like publicity
What you mean?
stuff. But damn,
What was true?
like this how everybody's in everybody's business like that. That's crazy. You know, so I guess he was really going through all that stuff. And in that case,
Yeah.
damn.
I think he was really, yo. I could just imagine, cause come on, bro. I think about it from a man perspective, bro. Imagine how much strength you feel you would lose if your wife steps out on you, right?
Right.
And everybody in the neighborhood knows your wife stepped out on you with this guy right there next door, and you take her back. Like every time y'all walk out the house, I'm pretty sure, like you would be feeling like, damn, these niggas laughing at me, like on the low. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And then you hop on somebody's phone call and you hit a whole neighborhood on the three-way and shit. Like, yo, you see this nigga still fucking this broad?
I can't hear nothing.
Old Daryl was hitting it and shit. Like, bro, he cracked.
Mm-hmm.
That shit got to make you feel this big, bro. Like, where my hands at? This big.
Right. No. No, I agree.
Oh, bro. That made me feel so little. That'll hurt. That'll hurt, bro. Like, fuck. And a young little nigga, too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's let it be the same age and shit. You don't get a little young nigga.
How old was like 40 something, 50?
He got to be like upper 40, close to 50. I'm putting him around like 46, maybe 45.
And he looked young as hell.
Does.
I'm tired of talking about this though, man.
Yeah.
This shit been dragging. This shit been dragging forever. Yo. I ain't talking about right here, but
it's crazy, huh?
It is because a new story comes out every day. So it's like whoever's monetizing their YouTube successfully is making a lot of money off the same subject. I've seen people they talk about Will Smith every episode, and that's a good thing for the content creators, man. For real though. But that shit is getting redundant.
Oh, they milking the hell out of that, bro. They milking the hell out of that.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money off that.
Well, let's move on from it, man. We can move on from it. It's all good.
Yeah, whatever, man. What's going on with y'all, man? How was y'all day?
I'm always winning. Same old shit.
No matter what.
No matter what.
All you do is win, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even when you're losing.
I like losing. I like losing.
I like
DJ Khaled shit.
I look forward to losing.
Yeah, I don't like it at first, but after I do my pep talk, that's the situation.
You know what I like it? I like it because I noticed like when you get used to losing, right? You start realizing like why the people are winning, and when it is for me, because of anything but your skills, I feel so much better about losing. I'm like, all right, the reason why you're winning is not the reason why I want to win. I want to win strictly because I'm fucking better, bro. Because I put in the time. That's it. So I don't like. I notice a lot of the losing I've done is because of other shit other than skills. So I don't be pissed off. I'll be like, oh, all right. I'm not about to do none of that. I'm not kissing nobody's ass ever. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I never give a damn.
Hey yo, you remember we was talking about the consistency in your content or whatever?
Right.
Like,
hey, hold on. I'm about to back out and just refresh my screen, son.
All right. Go ahead, Fernando.
I was like on Instagram earlier, right? And somebody tagged some female that was doing impersonations of Beyonce, Cardi B, Britney Spears. Like it was like 5 different females.
Right.
So this lady, she was a flight attendant. So she was Beyonce, Cardi B, Britney Spears, and a few other women that she impersonated. So it was kind of funny. So I clicked on the page, and when I went through the page, she had that kind of content, but then she had a lot of posts of her singing covers. Fire voice. And I spent at least like 3 minutes just going through her, listening to her sing and looking at her content. It made me think about what me and you was talking about the consistency in content. She was on point. I followed her, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I followed her, and it just made me think of our conversation, because if I would have went to her page, and there would have been some blurry pictures, or like just just corny stuff on it, I would have left her page. But they reeled me in by posting her. And when I went to her page, it was the hook, and that's it. So it does work. Like you do gotta have all that content, man.
All like
Like
and
how your page is set up like that. Your page is set. Somebody runs into you, they're gonna get exactly what they came for when they get to your page.
you got to give them that
saying?
times like 6,000. Like imagine you got to give them that times 6,000 every single day, giving them the same stuff because
Right.
you're real with it, and it's like you understand it big time. I understand exactly what you're talking about. You can see
Yeah.
the realness. Even it don't even care about the followers or nothing. You can see it and be like, oh, snap.
What's that word you use a lot?
Congruency.
There we go. It's that shit. That shit. I love that word. It's that shit
Yeah.
right there.
Once you have that, it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
That makes
people can follow the paper trail. It's like you leave
Right.
context
Yeah.
clues.
Every once in a while, I go on TikTok. Like, let me look at it because TikTok is funny as hell if you actually look at it, right? So I found this one guy who was mad funny, made me laugh. I went through his page. And what's crazy is that it was one of them nights where I was just like, I didn't care. I was just scrolling endlessly. And I went through all his stuff and it was like, damn, there's no more. I swear to God, I went through like 100 posts. So I said that to say like, it's true what you say. Like you gotta have 6 million posts because somebody gonna go in there and go through 200 posts and be like, damn, I guess there ain't no more content. You know, so you got
He's done.
like I'm done with this guy.
I have my fix already.
200, 200 posts. That's it.
That is accurate. I've done that plenty of times, especially when you get a good one. You find you respect the hustle, especially when you scroll like 30 thumb scrolls up worth of videos you've been watching, and that shit just endless. You be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to save this and come back another day. This shit is
Yeah,
too-
you're like, now I gotta wait for this guy to decide to post again. Like, I'm good. I'd rather have 1 million on the in cut to just look at my display. Like, it's like watching Netflix now. If you ain't dropping the whole season, I'm upset. Man, I gotta wait till next Wednesday.
Yeah, I like to binge watch. I want to watch it all on
Give
my
it all to
time.
me. Yeah. Just give me just have it there. Just have it there so I can see it when I feel like seeing it.
There you go. And I can
You know
scroll
what I'm
through it
saying?
on my time.
Hey, but one thing I noticed, like by this by being consistent and like posting every single day, which I'm not even gonna tell you what my goal is because I'm gonna keep that to myself because it's very, very difficult. But one thing I understand from it is like I understand like life itself from it. Like even if you want to excel in life, if you can use a lot of what social media is telling you have to do. There is no 1-offs or 2-offs or 7-offs. I did 7 dope videos. I did 18 dope videos. So what? Did you do 18,000 dope videos? Did you do 1,800 dope videos? It's not the, you know what I mean? And even if you look at it like your day to day, when you go to work or whatever you do, yeah, you did 1 or 2 good days, 1 week, 2 good, you know what I mean? 2 good weeks. But how many of those are you putting together? You know what I'm saying? And are you consistently getting better? Like this shit is for real. Like the stuff that's for real in life, the people that have the hardest time making it are the ones that's stuck in like that industrial way of thinking. Like, oh, I need to make my boss happy. I need to make this person happy. The nepotism. Oh, and let me make these relations. Nah, you got to get better at your skills or else you're not going to make it. And like anything that takes real skill, you're not going to make it.
Yeah. That's the only thing that keeps me sane. Only thing that keeps me sane is knowing that I got goals.
Right.
If I didn't have goals, I'd be miserable, bro.
Right.
Because I'd be stuck exactly where I'm at. I don't want to be there. There's a lot of people that could be where I'm at and be content, but that's just not me. I talk to people at my job. I'll be like, oh, how long you been there? They'll be like 20 years, 10 more years left, 10 more years left. And I'm looking at them like, damn, I want to be. I mean, I respect you, but I gotta keep continuing to live out where I wanna end up 10 years from now. Because if not, man, I just can't give in, is what I'm saying. I can't give in and just be who I am today. I want to be who I am tomorrow.
Right. But it's tough. It's tough. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It's tough telling somebody that.
I don't tell them.
Right. I'm about to say why they're hurting is tough because you gotta look at it from their point of view. Because you asking them, because the whole thing is that's why I don't want to tell people certain things or even train people at all when it comes to like working out.
Exactly.
Because you know what? I know it takes a whole pivot in your lifestyle and your way of thinking, your philosophy. Everything you thought was right is probably wrong because you need this pivot in your life. And I don't want to tell people that sometimes. I don't even say nothing. It's just
you can't get you can't supply nobody with a breakthrough. they gotta just have the breakthrough. They gotta just pivot themselves.
Mm.
You know, because I've had breakthroughs, and it wasn't because of someone. It's because of whatever experience I was going through at the time. That finally, you know, the fingers. What was we saying before? Snap that finger.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
snapped that finger. But when I talk to people, I don't belittle them and stuff. Like I don't be like, oh, you're gonna do this for the rest of your life. I don't do. I think I think that I don't want to do that for myself. But because happiness, you know, that depends on the person.
Right.
That person might be happy as hell coming to work and living whatever life they're living. I'm not gonna come disrupt that because if you happy, you happy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's people that live in a tent on purpose because that makes them happy.
Right.
I'm not gonna, you know, happiness is inside of each individual. You know what I mean? So I'll let them be happy and do what they do and keep it moving.
Hey yo, I'm taking that other approach. Hey yo, you gonna be here forever? Like sometimes people don't know that they can be happier or that they have an alternative, so they settle for that happy. So they think that's the best happy they can get. You dig what I'm saying? So like I don't want to put it in a belittling way, but I would definitely like try to educate on a hey yo, you know you can also do this, bruh. Like I mean, you know you got options. Because I know like for a lot of us, like in our neighborhood, especially these inner city neighborhoods, bro, a lot of these people don't know they can have better. You dig what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to challenge that. Sometimes it takes somebody challenging, you know, what you think is right or what you think is like, yo, this yo, I'm happy living right here on South 17th Ave. Well, you know what I mean? Like this is the best I can get. So this is my happiness. I'm gonna have to make it the best, but yo, you might can get better, bro.
I do that. I would do that mostly with younger people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would, and through conversation, I would mention certain things to them. With older people, I might do it more subtle
Definitely be
because
older.
because if they're interested, then they will continue that conversation or they will ask you more questions. You know, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm a know-it-all or like, you know, just make them uncomfortable. But when I get together with younger people though, I definitely try to put some seeds in their ear, you know what I mean? But even with younger kids, nobody listening, bro. Nobody cares.
Nah,
You gotta let
You gotta have a million followers. You gotta do all that stuff first, and then you gotta pay your dues. And I get it. And that's when that's when they start paying attention. And by the time then, it's later on in their life. It's never too late because remember the best time to plant a tree is right now. So it's never too late, but it's later than what it could have. You know, it could have been a lot earlier than what it is.
Right.
You know,
Well,
so
they'll come back
right.
and then they'll get the chance to replay all the knowledge you dropped. That's what happens.
Yeah. But
All those
I think
conversations start to make sense.
go back to that one thing I was talking about, like a lot of people, and I noticed this, like they're so much like afraid of losing. Even people that are good, they're afraid of losing. Like I know people that are good that could have been better. Do you understand that? Do you know people that are good that could have been better? I've watched it,
yeah.
and they think, and then those people think that they're all that, and then they start talking, but it's like, nah, you could have been better. You were naturally gifted. You never worked on your natural gifted talents. You know what I mean? You didn't really put much work in. You were just good, but you could have definitely been better. So those people like that are good, that could have been better. Those people are teaching and preaching messages. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem I always had with any type of leader. It's like, I never seen enough failing. I never seen enough like realism. I didn't see nothing that was real. You just seemed too perfect to me. And it's back to what we were talking about, Xavier. You said, listen to the message, listen to the message, not the messenger. I was too focused on the messenger, man. I just feel like if you just to portray the message and not be a part of the message and be real, I'm out.
But under that pretense, that's like saying I'm gonna dismiss my doctor because this nigga, because he eat cheeseburgers all day. He telling me I should keep my calories low. So I mean,
point,
that's looking at it under that light.
Point.
So
to your point, I got something for that point. I have a dentist. Well, I had a dentist. See, I had a dentist. He was doing the surgery on my teeth, and his teeth wasn't dope. Like, and I, as he was telling me why it's so important to get my stuff done, I'm looking in his mouth like, yo, this is amazing.
Because maybe
like, maybe
really pretty teeth wasn't
like, because if it was, how come you didn't get your shit done?
Maybe it wasn't important to him. And we also know the mechanic got the worst car on the block because he's fixing everybody else's car. So again, under that prism, sometimes you could lose a good message.
But
'Cause again,
that
giving
goes,
a broken
that goes
clock
a lot
is
of
great.
people say that about professors and teachers. They're like, oh, why I'm gonna learn financial literacy from this person, and they just a teacher and like that. So I don't think that always applies. Like you said, sometimes the message could come through even if you feel like the messenger is wrong.
The
Hey,
best
I'm
coach
I'm
for the
gonna
worst
okay.
player, bro.
Well, hold on. I want you to stretch that a little bit, Fernando, because that's one thing I'm really interested in. You're not teaching me financial literacy without congruency. I don't care who you are. I don't want to listen to anything you got to say without your congruency. Because if it's that important, especially when it comes to finance, if it's that important, what is the reason why yours is not that way? That's my problem. Like, why are you teaching financial literacy and you don't have an 800 credit
I
score,
don't know. So,
or you're not working that credit score
well,
somehow?
I wouldn't
You
know.
can't
I wouldn't
justify
know
your
what
low
their
credit
credit score is.
I don't think you should be able to teach.
And yeah, but that's not fair because again, that's like
If
saying,
you
hey,
learning
yo,
art, when we went to school. Remember, we was in third grade. We learned art in art class, and who was that? Mr. Green. Mr. Green wasn't in the museums and shit. Like he wasn't a famous, but he had some techniques to show us. Something that we could grow from and take from that and use as a stepping stone and
I
learn
like that.
something from there and keep it moving
Hey, look,
forward.
let me go. I'm gonna challenge both of you because you're both on this side, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is the problem with America: learning from teachers without the congruency. I don't get that.
But
What's the-
again,
what's I don't get, especially financial literacy. Are you
Yo.
kidding me?
I don't. A lot of times, people can interpret things better than do the action themselves. That's why a lot of good coaches never was all pro in the NFL because you might have the information and can dissect it and deliver it well, but maybe you can't follow it yourself for whatever reason. But that doesn't mean the information you're giving me is incorrect. Like those two don't always parallel.
Right.
Well, I just okay.
Yeah.
I think a
If you
better
if you
teacher-
if you
Go ahead.
playing if you playing growing up and you was playing football and you want to make it to the NFL, you learning from your coach, your high school coach or whoever it was. You soaking up game from your high school coach. You ain't got an NFL player out there telling you got to work your way up there by grabbing a little bit on the way up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still learn. So, and some people are not even on that level. Like, for example, if someone's teaching financial literacy, they might have a plethora of knowledge when it comes to that. But what they don't have is that mind state to have used that to elevate themselves.
Wow, that's a good one. That's
Because
a real
they,
good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Some-
It's good. But the problem is with financial literacy, I need you to have discipline. And you telling me you're gonna have an undisciplined teacher teaching financial literacy, I'm out.
Because he knows
I'm
it
out.
well.
I learned financial literacy, and I learned a lot of things I learned from real teachers. Real teachers, people that are actually doing it. It's hard for me to learn. Me personally, it's hard for me to learn from
So,
somebody that's not doing it.
hold
And
on, hold on.
we're talking about financial literacy. We're not talking about science. We're not
Hold
talking
on.
about language arts. We're talking about
yeah,
financial
but you
literacy.
can take,
Hold on.
but you can
Let's say-
take, but what? Yeah,
Hold on. Let's say I bombed. Let's say I made some bad financial decisions, made some bad investments, and I fucking lost everything. But I'm trying to teach you financial literacy. Does that mean I don't know financial literacy?
It
No,
means
does that
it means-
discredit any of the knowledge I've had and I've gained?
Hold on, Fernando. Hold on. It means
You
that
can, you can.
hold on. It means that in order for you to have proven your point just now, you had to preface that with the fact that you did take financial losses. How many teachers are doing that?
But you don't know what those
well, you
losses
adding
are.
stuff. You just adding stuff to make your argument more
That's what you-
correct than
that's what you
ours.
do. That's
But-
what you
Thank
do.
you,
But
son.
you had to
Thank you.
preface the fact-
So let me
Hold on.
say something. Let me say
Go
no.
ahead,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
So let me say something. So if you speak to someone that has bad credit and they be like, "Yo, Ronald, get a credit card and keep it under 30% of utilization. That'll make your credit grow faster. But my credit is 400. Let's say you just learned financial literacy, a little piece of it from me, even though I don't have the credit score you're trying to get. But guess what? I took the L, You know, Hove did that. Hopefully, y'all ain't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I took the L for you. I ain't take it for you, but I took the L. Now you don't have to take it because I just gave you a piece of financial literacy I learned. So you mean you can't learn from me in that instance?
No. No, I can't. That's the problem. That's the problem.
This is a lose-lose conversation.
Yes, we can't win this argument, son.
Hey, that's the problem with half people in my life. I'm not learning shit. Number one, if I don't want to be you, and if you don't have congruency.
So you saying you're not learning because you ain't gonna listen to it.
Hey yo, here's the shit, and this is the argument.
Hold on, you got a 500 credit score. I want to know more. All right, you told me about what it's like to do a good one. I want to know more. What happened to your credit score? That's the thing. I'm gonna want to ask about your credit score.
But that person is going to tell you.
Okay, if you tell me about what happened to your credit score, then it makes what you're saying more valuable. But if you don't tell me about what the hell's going on with you, I don't want to hear nothing.
But this is the
so in other words, you can get financial literacy by someone that is not where you want to be. Because if that person came to you, hey Ronald, my score is 400 because I didn't know you got to only use 30% of your credit card and you could pay before the billing statement and all of this stuff. Could put your Netflix on that credit card or something and just put it away, throw it out, and your credit score go up. If I would have did that, my score would have been up. But I did the complete opposite. I bought a $3,000 TV and I started paying a minimum payment, and my limit was $3,000. Now my score is 400. Don't do that, Ronald. Don't be like me.
You're stretching.
Did you learn from me?
No.
Hey, yo, go ahead. David, tell him, please.
He not listen. And because this argument me and Ron go over often. And because from Ronald's standpoint, Ronald won't listen to nobody because nobody will meet Ronald's standard because everybody has something in the closet that they don't want someone else to know about. And so like you might have a preacher, right? That says, yo, like, this is a sin, that is a sin, but we know the preacher always creeping with somebody's wife.
Yeah, we ain't listening to the preacher. I'm sorry, we're not listening to the preacher. That's out the window. That's out the window.
Apply that same principle to anybody.
Miss Parker.
To anybody. You could be a scientist, right? You could be a scientist. You're a scientist, right? And like he come to find out you over there breaking some laws and you trying to teach him science. No, bruh. No, you can't teach me science if you over there breaking laws and doing dumb shit.
Yo, because look, what I'm saying, Fernando, what is wrong with what I'm saying?
Because it's unrealistic.
I find out the moment.
Well, first of all,
this is with anything.
Nothing is wrong with what you're saying. Nothing's wrong with what you're saying. All I'm saying is that you can take bits and pieces of information from someone even if they ain't got it because they know where they messed up at. But if you look at it the other way, I don't really care. You feel me? I'm not upset about it. It is what it is.
All I'm saying is that when those individuals, obviously you can learn, but when those individuals tell you certain things, they got to tell you about their mishaps too.
But nobody starts off that way, bruh. Nobody says, yo,
that's my problem.
I can teach you how to get a credit score, but I done fucked up some money gambling, couple prostitutes, couple strippers. My money's gone. Like nobody starts off like that.
And I feel like what you want is what you talking about is different, Ronald. This dude with the 400 credit score is not going to be your mentor. If you want to mentor somebody to follow their footsteps as far as where you want to be, the person has to already be there.
Yes.
So that's a different thing. That's a different thing. If I want to be a real estate mogul, I'm following the best real estate mogul I feel like I relate to. They got a relatable story and they already got it. If I want to be into stocks, I'm looking at this person that already know what they're doing. I feel like they're genuine. I'm not going to talk to the person that lost all their money in stocks and still have never made it back. You may learn from their mistakes, but a mentor is different than what we're talking about. A mentor, you going for the person that already got it. That if you want an 800 credit score and I have one, you can listen to me. I could, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I know what you're saying.
There's a lot because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there talking. There's a lot of people out there talking, and it's just like, wow.
There's all the cats with the 400 credit score doing the most talking.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there talking.
Let me tell you, sir. And they all got, and you know what? It costs $10 to get $10,000 of fake prop money. Just so you know, these people be out there holding it. Oh, I did this and that, and I got all this money, bro. Fake money look mad real too. Just to let the kids out there know. Just let the kids out there know.
Really not 500 because we both try to get the
Exactly.
same
Exactly my point. So this, like I said, she's saying exactly my point. Thanks, Ebony. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not about to talk to somebody. Nah. You know what I mean? I want to talk to somebody who got it. And
Hey,
you know
yo.
what's crazy? That's just being, you know, that's my level of, like you said, X, my level of expectation. That's all.
Hey, yo, I dig it. That's the bare minimum before they can give you, Ronald, any type of advice. Let me see your diary.
Ain't
open
nothing
your
wrong with
back
that, though.
closets.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Like I'm with you on that. I ain't saying there's something wrong with your expectation
No.
or who you want to listen to. You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, if you're coming from a perspective of like a financial literacy or life philosophy or something like that, I mean, you definitely got to see some congruency because, like, you don't want to follow some guy because you dig his life philosophy, like, you know what I mean, his yoga philosophy, and you find.
I like to learn.
Cows.
I like to learn from other people's mistakes too. Like for example, at my job, bro, every once in a while somebody gets put out of service for I don't know, they may have ran a signal or something. As soon as I hear it, when I get a chance to talk to that person, I'm like, who, what, when, where, why? How did it happen? What did you do? What was your day like? Because I ain't trying to get put out for 30 days and nothing like that at my job. So
Right.
if you did some dumb shit, I'm coming straight to you. Yo, Ronald, what'd you do? So I don't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
No,
I think that's kind of more or less what I'm saying.
Right. I get you from that point. You know what not to do. But a person with like a low credit score teaching you about credit, that low, especially as low as we're talking, and they
He's not about to do a class.
Hold on. Look at this one. I'm about to get you. But a person with a credit score as low as we talking, and they try to tell you, yeah, the reason why my credit score this way is because I spent more than 30% of my credit card.
Hey, yo, I think the low credit is low hanging fruit, bro. I think that's the easy one, bro. I think that's the mad easy one. That's the mad easy one, bro.
Right. Oh man.
But it's accurate. I mean, I guess all that means is be careful who you follow and who information you choose to take in, bro.
I 100% agree. If you're gonna be trying to follow in someone's footsteps, it definitely should be someone that's already somewhere you want to be. So don't get my message wrong or misconstrued at all. You know what I'm saying? Misconstrued at all. So, you know what I mean? Follow somebody that got what you got already. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I want to get jacked up, I'm gonna be following. I'm gonna be looking. I'm so mad. I looked at Ronald's story today. He was like no shirt on, with gray sweatpants and stuff. I took that shit off.
Hold on. Hey, yo, don't be impressed. This is all smoke and mirrors, bro. Don't. That's all smoke and mirrors, bro.
Get that shit out of here. You my friend, but now we ain't that close.
Hey,
get out of here. Put that on your close. Ron, put that on your close friends and don't add me to your close friends. How about that?
Hey, yo.
You gotta relax.
You gotta constantly keep putting yourself out there. You gotta keep putting yourself there. You're going against billions of people every day, especially on social media. You're going against billions, and I love that that challenge.
Because you know what, you definitely got to put yourself out there because I think you don't. A lot of people, you cut yourself short. You don't realize how dope you are and how much potential you have until you put yourself out there.
I gotta see Ebony's clothes. The clothes that she designed, because she just convinced me that shit fire.
Right.
She just that's what I'm talking about. A1 promotion, baby. She was like, yo, I gotta be the best. So I did this and that. I didn't even read the whole thing. I know exactly what you said. I didn't even read the whole thing.
I wish you could
click that and
go straight to a link or something.
Right.
I know. I need a shirt now.
I'm scared to say the V word because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yo, if she had a link there, I would have clicked it.
Vinyl.
Oh, vinyl. So that's vinyl.
I could be your mentor. Right? Vinyl.
Vinyl. I got you. Hey, look, that's not my strong suit. Okay. All right.
It's only because I dealt with that stuff. So yeah, right. I need a shirt now. Yo, you need to get Ronald a shirt for the next time I look at his damn story.
Told you, bro. That shit all angles, man.
It's all angles.
This guy's a hater.
It's all angles.
It's all angles. It's like X, shadows and stuff like that,
X,
bro.
Hey X, I've been analyzing you, and I see you a brother hater, bro. I see it, yo. I'm psychoanalyzing you. Every time he win, you be like, every time Ronald win, you be like, it's cool, but you know how Ronald be.
Hey yo, that's accurate as fuck. Hey yo, don't give him no compliment around me, bro.
He said he not really that strong. He not really that strong.
Hey yo, a compliment. Hey yo, if I'm with Ron, right, and a compliment coming over from the left, I'll
be like,
damn,
damn,
cut that shit in half. There's only
He
half
like-
a compliment by the time we get to him, bro.
He be looking like,
Hey, listen. You just got to get used to it, man. I know this guy since 3rd grade. You just got to get used to it. He's the man. When he not around, you can be the man. X.
Hey yo,
You know what I'm saying?
hey yo,
hey yo,
Look at
hey
me.
yo, I'm taller, bro. I'm
Hey,
taller. When we together, bro, I gotta be.
Yo,
the man.
look. Your
Hey, yo.
beard look way better than mine, X. Look, you got it on me, bro. You got it on me. I'm 3rd here. If that makes you feel any better, I'm number 3 here, bro.
hey yo, let me tell you something. Hey X, let me tell you something though. Check this out.
Yo,
You know, since everybody throwing everybody love right now, right? So a long time ago, I told Fernando, like, hey yo, this reading the book shit for real. Like, yo, this shit for real. Like, everybody like they sleeping on it. Just like I told you and I told a lot of other people. Nobody else listen like he listened. Yo, this dude read books all the time. They be pissing me off. People listen, but he OD listening, and to the point where he started reading, and I don't, you know how competitive I could be. He started reading, and now I swear to God, I make sure that I know that I read every night, and I can say that I know Fernando probably didn't read today. I love the competition, yo. I love the competition. If you're not reading and you're not bettering yourself,
Hey,
best
yo.
believe you go to sleep. While you sleeping, no bullshit. While you sleeping, I'm reading and I'm studying and I'm trying to get better. I swear to God, like I take that shit so serious. It's not even funny. You know what I mean?
And you know what?
I spoke to Fernando. He's still doing it. It kind of pissed me off. I'm like, fuck. He's still.
And
reading.
look, that's what Ronald.
hey, yo,
That's
you got
what
me to
Ronald-
pick up a book or two,
Hey.
so that's fact.
Hey, X, that's what Ronald. You got to make sure you read something. This guy hit me up the other day and said, "Yo, I'm about to go to bed, but by the way, I just read some shit."
Hey,
All right?
yo, let me
That's
tell
all,
you
I just wanted to
something.
let you know.
That is
Hey,
fact, bro.
Ebony, now that I see who you are, Ebony, I remember you too. Good hearing from you. I need a shirt,
I'm-
so get me on Instagram or something.
Word up.
I've definitely picked up a book because of Ronald. So
That shit's
that is
real.
definite. That shit is contagious. But you know what?
Ronald is the
That's what
book
you-
guru, huh?
That's what you got to do, bro. You got to surround yourself by dope people, bro, who always trying to get it, who always trying to push, bro. You keep it competitive, keep each other on your toes. It keeps you pushing, bro.
Somebody else.
Your friends ain't doing something. You got the wrong friends.
Somebody told me that book shit is corny because they got all of the videos and everything in the YouTube. But there's something, and Fernando, you could definitely attest to this. There's something intimate about the book. It is something that's intimate. It's like you feel more confident in the knowledge you acquire from struggling through a book, from learning all the words. You don't skip a word. That's one thing when you read. Some people don't even know how to read. You can't skip not one word you don't know when you read. So sometimes pages may take 5 minutes for you to get through, but you're better for getting through it.
And sometimes the book be so hard, like the first couple chapters or something, you be struggling like, oh man, this book is trash, but it's probably not trash. But let me not skip it. Let me just, it's like when I read 1984, one of them books.
Mhm.
I was like, man, I can't. But once I got past the first couple chapters, man, it got real lit, and I was like, yo,
Right.
I was thankful that I didn't give up on the book.
How did that book change your life? Like, is there anything in your life that it changed? Because I read books, they changed my life completely. Like, once I learned something that could change, I do quick pivots right off the back. Like, if something told me that, hey, yo, dealing with these people no good, I'm cutting off those people tomorrow. like, you know what I mean?
The books that changed my life.
Tomorrow.
The books that changed my life is Awaken the Giant Within, Think and Grow Rich, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari,
Mm.
the Four Agreements. 1984, no, that was a fiction book. Every once in a while, I squeeze in a fiction book.
Right.
I think those are. And the Conversations with the Devil, something like that.
Oh, I'm about to say, if you was gonna say my book, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna get pissed off with you
I thought
because
he's about to say your book.
Yeah, because nobody
book?
reads the book. No, hold on. Nobody reads the book I tell them to read, yo. And Neil Donald Walsh, the author, he should give me like props because I always promote it.
What's it called?
Conversations with God. Conversations with God. I say it all the time. All the time. Nobody reads it. That's the
Hey, yo,
reason
I'm
why
gonna
I'm
cop
so
that book.
confident and
I'm gonna cop
cocky.
that book because you
I
talk
swear-
about that book a lot.
X, I'm telling you,
Talk
you
about
read
that book a lot, bro.
you're gonna fall in love with it. You're just gonna change your whole life. You're like, oh,
I mean,
snap.
'Cause
And I wasn't even the most
it's-
religious person.
It's religious.
No, that's the thing. I keep trying. I tell
I'm about to
you, put it this
say.
way. Put it
But I
this
say
way.
I ain't mess with that religious stuff.
No, man. That's why I keep trying. I preface it
The
every time
title
I
throw
tell
you
people
off.
it's not a religious book. It's the next step to when people read The Secret. It's like 10 times better than The Secret. That gave me all the
Secret is-
confidence in the world, bro.
The secret is the Bible for non-God believing people.
Well, this is better. This is better.
I believe you.
I'm
This-
pretty
I believe
sure
it, I
it's
believe
good.
it.
Like, I'm gonna cop it. The
See,
only
The Secret, Rhonda Byrne, that's the name of the author there. She even like cited this author at the end of the book. This dude is just way better with the message. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
You
secret
can be
is light. I believe you. The secret is light work, yo. That's like
Right.
compared to all these other books. The secret is real light work.
Hey,
That's like out of here.
you know what? And one thing, and there goes another disagreement. Because you got so cocky because you could read. You got so cocky.
he put
No,
up air
seriously.
quotes.
Seriously, I disagree 100%. The Secret.
What's the God book? What's
Hold on,
the
let me go.
God book for you?
Let me finish. 100% disagree. The Secret started me off and got me to Conversations with God, and those were the catalyst for everything else. So I disagree.
Well, that's because
you can start
that's
with those
why
books.
that's your book because it started you off. But the God book, all these books is reiterating Think and Grow Rich. Tell me a line.
No, you never read Conversations with God.
I gotta read it. I'll get it.
I get what you're saying, Think and Grow Rich, but Conversations with God is something totally different. It makes you X, please. Once you cop this book, I'm not
I'll
gonna lie.
get it, and then we can have the conversation.
Hey, look, watch
Gotta read it
this,
first.
Fernando, watch this. X go to cop the book and start acting different and shit. I'll be calling him up like, yo, what's good, yo? In my head, just like you, I feel like, oh, look at this nigga spitting some book shit. You think I don't fucking know? Like, but, you know, let me tell you, don't start spitting that book shit to me.
Yo, you gonna be like, yo, X, what?
Fernando up, he's spitting book quotes, and I can't refute the book quote. 'Cause he got it perfect. I mean, like, you think he's slick? Like,
You gonna be like, yo, you gonna call, hey, yo, X, what you doing? He gonna be like, what you mean? I'm being the best me right now. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm utilizing my time the way I need to use it. You know, because everybody else is sleeping, so I'm maximizing my day. You know what I mean? Because I know who I want to be for the future. You gonna be saying, oh shit, I just woke up.
I don't know what level of like compared to that is, but that's how I felt when I read hey Ron, what's my man name? Donald Goins.
Who?
Hey yo, check this shit out, Fernando. Check this shit out. Hey yo, matter of fact, this is a prime example of how he pulled that shit on me. Right? The same shit I'm telling you about. Like, yo, don't go read them books and then come to me one day and then spit a quote to try to like silence me and shit. I'm like, fuck, I know exactly where that from. So Xavier calls himself, we about to work out and go to the gym. He spit some intellectual shit to me, talk about some, and it's like I said, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. He spit some intellectual shit talking about some. Yeah, this guy I've been reading and following, Donald Goings. I'm like, you mean David Goggins?
David Goggins? I thought he meant, that's what I thought he meant, David Goggins. I was like, is this guy trying to say David Goggins?
Yes, I was.
Hey, yo, but
That's
Fernando,
not David Goggins.
yeah, yo, you had to see his face, like the swag and everything. Like, yeah, I've been reading it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Donald Goings.
You read his
like,
book?
That was a good book, bro. Hey yo,
I read half of it.
that book right there.
I got tired of it. I got tired of it, man.
I don't read a ton of books, but
I remember when I had my first book.
I took the beginning message, bro, and I definitely applied it. That beginning message just helped me a lot because I find myself in a lot of situations like, hey, yo, you bullshitting, bro. Like, you bullshitting. You can give more. Like, you can do more. So I took that from that book. That's why I said I'm pretty sure that's like the training wheels version of a lot of the stuff y'all read. But that's what I've taken from that.
It's similar. He just delivered it different.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Hey,
He just,
I like
he just
David
delivered
Goggins'
it.
delivery.
This is what David Goggins sound like to me. If I had to interview David Goggins, I'm like, hey, David, my name is Ronald, man. Welcome to Say Word. How you doing? Man, fuck everything, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck this,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you, fuck everybody. I don't care what nobody thinks. Fuck
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Oh,
How many followers you got? How many followers you got? Because you fucking lazy. Get the fuck out there. Get the fuck out there, get your followers. The fuck. Look at me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my father didn't even love me.
Shit.
You bitch.
Look, you think I look at myself and like myself? I even say fuck myself. Because I ain't get better.
But I hate myself 4 times before I walked out the house. That's the shit he be on, bro. That's the, look at yourself and tell you I hate
Yo.
yourself.
Every time I see him on the thumbnail or something, it's like,
He ain't my favorite. You're not my favorite. I don't know who my favorite is right now.
my favorite is Robert Kiyosaki. Always has been, always will be.
Why?
I like him. Hold on. I like him.
What
Charlie
book you
Munger.
like of his? I've read
Him.
like 3 of his books. I only like the one that everybody else reads. Rich Dad
the
Poor
one-
Dad.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Rich Dad Poor Dad. But the cash flow
Yeah.
quadrant is everything. Like
I read that too.
His philosophy is still sound and it's still true. One thing about him is I like the personality of him. So I actually watched like the Rich Dad radio show, and I watch him like on YouTube, and it's like he never strays from the message. And
Yeah, I
do
watch
real
it here.
shit, so that's why I'm in with Robert Kiyosaki big time.
I got his video game. I mean his board game.
Oh, it's board.
It's like
cash
Monopoly.
flow board game.
Yeah, that joint fire, bro. That joint fire. I'll be right back.
Yo.
Let me add that to my Amazon cart because I don't want to forget that. Like, because I'm getting that. No cap. Like, no cap. No cap. No
Word is
cap.
born. See, these are the type of conversations that are good because like the way we do it, mixing it in like that, stuff like that is important. Some people don't even believe that there's people out here that's really still reading books and getting education, and lives have been changed because of them.
Hey,
It's
yo,
weird.
And the point you made about like reading something, struggling through, and then getting to the end now, because now you got to not just read it, but now you have to process what you just struggled through and read. And now struggling through it helps you process it more. You didn't extract so much more information out of what you just read,
Right.
versus like trying to watch a video or some. Like I can watch a video on something like on something complicated and not process it as well as struggling through the book version and just reading through it. That is definitely fact.
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy thing because which book are you putting in your cart? Is the Conversations with God?
Yeah.
Oh man, let me make sure I got my book. It is right here. Conversations with God. I think I let somebody borrow this book. I think I let somebody borrow this book.
That's the one you let Kyle borrow?
No, hell no.
Did you ever get that book back?
No, that was
See?
Good to Great. That
Now
was
it's
Good to Great. Here go Conversations with God right here. You know what I mean? Something so simple. So Fernando, Xavier put that book in his cart. So now I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little jealous.
I
Like,
gotta
see,
get
it
it
gets
now.
me jealous. It gets me jealous
Nah,
because
X
I know
got
what
it.
you're about to get. Huh?
If X got it, I gotta get it now. If X got it.
Yeah.
It's in my cart. I put it in my cart right
Hey, yo,
now.
read it
this.
faster.
Tonight.
All right.
Order it
So check it
tonight.
out. Let's start reading it. We start reading together. Whatever you want to do, however you want to do it a week, and we could talk about it because
All
I
right.
think this will help people because I don't think people think shit like this is cool.
No,
I
that's the
think
shit, bro.
reading is so fucking cool because it changed my life and it got me operating at a way that I see that a lot of people aren't operating. And I swear to you, it's not from listening to no fake ass leaders that I've been growing up with around. It hasn't been from that. It's from reading and developing the confidence from struggling through these books. No bullshit. Not from YouTube, not from nothing. Struggling through the books, figuring out the vocabulary, understanding the lingo. And once you do that, smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in the cart too.
Don't be doing what I do, bro. Don't do that.
All right, I'm gonna just go get it then. They know me over there. I'm gonna just go get it.
I was gonna go get it.
They know me over there. I'm a regular.
Hey, yo, you guys go ahead. Let me see if I can fucking get an excerpt real quick.
Hey, yo, I can't wait till my shit come in the mail.
So you can put it on that shelf so it could collect dust.
Hey, yo, like, I'm mad busy right now, but I'm gonna make time
Yeah.
for that reading right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We could come in and talk about it. It's good content. Do a couple chapters.
Yo, yeah, do it. I don't even want to get into it right now, but yeah, we do that. Crazy, changing lives. I'm talking about changing lives, big time.
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
I just told you about this when we spoke. Remember? I was like,
Yeah.
yo, let's do like a thing, like a book club kind of.
Right.
Fire.
So we'll start with that book. The
How
conversation.
long is it gonna get? How long is it gonna take to get to your crib, X?
2 days at the most. Amazon
Alright.
pretty quick.
I'm gonna just go pick it up then.
So-
I'm gonna knock out like 5 chapters before you get yours real quick.
so
Hey, yo,
whack,
see,
man.
that's the shit that's pissing me off right there, because you're trying to cheat, and that's the thing.
Hey,
Now-
yo,
I'm reading another book. You're gonna make me start reading this shit again.
you'll definitely be ahead of me. My reading will be a little slower, but I'm definitely reading it. Just
But
'cause
you
I'm
see
reading
what
a lot of
happens?
shit right now. But I'm
But
definitely
X, you see
gonna
what
read it.
happens? Yeah, you doing a lot of stuff right now, and on top of that, you reading. What happens is every single day, and that's why we're trying to tell people it be easy, because every day you wake up and it's like an opportunity. Like, all right, yo, like it wasn't enough hours in yesterday, because you get tired. But now it's another day. It's like, all right, let's get it. What is it? What can I get from today? What can today give me? You understand? That's what people need to start really like feeling. What can today give me? I need something. Whether what it is, the smallest thing, I need something. I'm not trying to get through a day or waste a day. You understand? If we lucky, we got 90 years, and look at it.
Say that
Already
then.
30 to 40 something went by. God damn.
Say that then, bro.
Crazy,
know?
crazy. Yo, I gotta jump off, man.
All right, bro.
Get you next
Yo,
time.
be
I'll get
good,
that
bro.
book. Yo, we gotta see how many. We gotta pick how many chapters we read for the week, so we all on the same
Don't
page.
do that. Don't do that.
It could be 1, 2. It don't matter, bro. As
Yeah, I
long as
say like one.
like
chapter
Rondo
one.
can't.
I
Yeah,
can
Ronald
squeeze. I
can't
can
be
definitely
on
squeeze at least one chapter a week. I can
Alright, that's
definitely
good.
at least that.
because one of us can't be on chapter 3 and the other on 1 because we won't know what we're talking about.
And then honestly,
All right.
what that book did for me, for it to do it again, I can't wait. All right,
All
bro.
right. Good shit.
Yeah.
That's
But
dope.
yeah, X, I'm happy you're getting that book, yo. I'm really like it, it's
You be
weird,
talking about
but
that book a lot. You be talking
Yeah,
about that book a lot. So I'm
that's
gonna get it.
that's the biggest one.
I gotta actually schedule my days out nowadays. So I'm gonna actually schedule like an hour block just for that book.
I'm scared of you because I feel like what you about to gain is so much more than what I could gain. I'm like, fuck, yo, you about to get some boost, bro. You about to get that boost.
I could use that right about now too.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely. Hey, yo, let me tell you, like lately, bro, I've been doing man, you know how we do. Since fucking with you, I've been definitely putting myself out there in a lot, trying to put myself out there, like not being scared to look over that ledge. Just fucking go, bro. Just go get it. And lately, I've been taking a lot of interviews and shit, like for like jobs I would never apply for, bro. Like, oh shit, that shit say like 95. Like, I ain't quite, nigga. Apply, give me that interview. Let's have that conversation. And that's part of like just jumping out there, bro.
Right.
Like, go get it. Don't be scared. Put yourself out there. Fuck it. Fail. See what you can learn from that failure.
Yeah.
Like I learned a lot from them failure in those conversations I had with those people.
Yeah.
Like, so that's gonna make me better going forward for the next one. So yeah, bro, that shit is important. That shit is dope, bro.
And
Like,
then, like I said,
that shit is dope.
I'm afraid of what you about to become now, because like I said, and you got that book, and there's a reason. If you've been thinking about being your higher version of yourself, and this is what I'm talking about. If you've been at all thinking about that and really being that person and doing what that person would do, you just made an act on it by buying that book. Don't you understand that? You see how it works?
That's dope. That's dope. Because that's definitely where I'm at. That's dope.
You see?
That's dope.
You already started moving. You know?
My book can't get here quick enough now.
The hard part, and see, this is the problem with part of what I preach, because I know the hard part is this: every single day, because you always want to maximize yourself. You know
that. I mean, because I'm at a point now. I read every single day, and since I enjoy what I'm reading, I wake up looking forward to picking up where I left off yesterday to read some more, so I can learn some more. So definitely, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the same way.
Right. Like the same way. Hey yo, is it gonna be the same way? Look, all I gotta say to you is this. I'm already I'm just gonna say you're welcome already. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta be like, because I can see how you be all thought provoking and be like, here go you, here go you. I'm like, Xavier, what's up? You're like, yo, just don't say that real quick. Hey, yo. That's how you gonna start off. You're like, hey, yo, I started reading that book. And let me tell you, like, I'm telling you, but it's just weird. Yo, that book is weird. Like how it's to start working, yo. You know what I mean? And I know, I remember what point I was in my life at that point too. I remember where I was and what was going on. So there was a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts that I was unsure of. And that just like really like showed up a lot of stuff for me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what good reading do for you, bro.
Yep.
You did a piece of you grows. A piece of you grows when you get some good reading in.
Right.
Like, your little bar. Like if you had a little green bar above you, that shit not only adds green to the bar, it makes the bar bigger. Like that's what reading does to you, bro.
Right.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Nah, man.
I'm excited to read this book.
I'm excited. I'm excited you got it. I had to pull mine back out. I'm like, damn. I had to wipe the dust off of it. Damn.
Hey,
you know how it feels when you read something, right? And somebody tells you something and you've read like maybe like, let's say one book, 300 pages. You read like 2 or 3 books on it. You read about 1,000 pages on this topic, struggle through books on this topic. And they go ahead and quote you a 20-minute YouTube video.
You stupid. Hey, yo, they might got some good knowledge.
Right. But even if there's something about that's got to be said for the 2,000, for the over 2,000 pages of reading you did, right?
That is correct.
You know what I mean?
This
guy broke down what he felt in 20 minutes about what he read. And I read the same thing he read, and I came up with my own philosophy. So that's the only difference. You understand? I just came up with my own way of interpreting what was read. That's all.
You're funny. So yours carry a little more validity to it.
I mean, that's what I think. You know, I got over 600, 700 pages of reading. You watched a 5-6 minute YouTube video, and now you telling me you know how to do stuff.
I watched the summary.
Right. You watched the summary.
I got all the
2,000 pages.
I got all the good parts, left out all the fluff, straight to the meat potatoes.
The problem is the fluff was the most important part. The examples, the testimonials, the testimonials, the examples were the most important part.
That you're not getting those on the Cliff Note version.
Yeah, in the 7-minute video, you're not getting that.
No, that's the part they left out. That's the part they had to cut out.
But if you read if you struggle and read through 700 pages, what happens is, just like when it came to real estate and stuff, you could watch all the YouTube videos you want on real estate. Go ahead. You mean to tell me your 20 and 30-minute videos, that's enough to get you going to make a move? Probably not. You read a couple thousand pages, you're like, yo, listen, I got enough confidence that if this don't work, I can figure out a way, you know what I mean, afterwards, from reading all of these testimonials and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's what it does for you right there. That part right there.
Come on, bro.
Yo, today was a good live, son.
You already know. It's a live stream.
Dope. Look at that.
This should be on YouTube.
And I think you had like 2 viewers popped in on Facebook.
At the most, I think it was like at one point it was at 4.
Really?
But, yeah, it was at 4. But nonetheless, I mean, it was out of nowhere. Nobody really knew what was going on, and it's like, I think it was a good one.
I think it was dope. For the first live, I think it was 100% success. I think it was dope. It was fun. It was entertaining.
Right.
Different beat than our normal videos. I told you, bro. I got faith in the live. I think the live gonna be big, bro.
And the crazy thing is, it was an hour and 33 minutes. God,
look at that. And that shit breezed by.
Right.
So, like, I'm telling you, this is gonna be big, bro. Because people gonna enjoy being able to pop in and watch, be part of the sit down audience,
right?
To watch a real show be made, and then get to participate in that real show,
right?
Like, come on.
That's it, man. You already know what it is. Constant improvement, bro. I don't want to be long-winded, but you already know we chop it up manana.
All right, hit me.
All right, bro. Excuse me. All right, bro. All right, Joe, you already know what it is. For everybody who joined, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. So next week it looks like we're gonna be starting like a book club or something like that. So we'll see, yo. So hit me up. Let me know how you like it. Peace.